Washington's secret backchannel for a deal with Mojtaba exposed, raising fresh questions over Tehran's stance? IRGC holds the key to a deal with Trump as shocking new reports reveal a potential route to negotiations? Revealed. Why Team Trump reportedly sought a direct line to Iran's elite forces amid the stalled nuclear standoff. Trump's Iran talks hit a wall as the White House reportedly grows more desperate to secure a deal with Tehran. Iran and Washington talks are at a stalemate, prompting the Trump administration to pursue a new method to reopen negotiations. The White House reportedly reached out to the head of Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards, seeking a potential channel for dialogue. Washington opened a secret backchannel between the IRGC chief and Trump's team as formal negotiations remained stalled. An Axios report alleged that the U.S. sought IRGC approval for negotiations led by Iran's foreign minister and his team. U.S. officials allegedly feared that Abbas Araghchi and Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf did not have sufficient IRGC backing for negotiations. In May 2026, Tulsi Gabbard reportedly approached Kurdish leader Nechirvan Barzani to help establish an IRGC channel. Barzani then reached out to General Ahmad Vahidi, who was reportedly asked whether the IRGC supported renewed talks with Washington. Vahidi reportedly assured Barzani that the IRGC backed all negotiations with the United States, potentially clearing the way for dialogue. The Trump team reportedly proposed secret U.S. Iran talks in Erbil, according to an Axios report, but security fears intervened. Iran reportedly feared Israeli intelligence could target its delegation in Iraqi Kurdistan, making Erbil too risky for secret negotiations. The planned Erbil meeting with the IRGC never took place after security concerns reportedly blocked the proposed negotiations. Barzani has now reportedly offered to help restart U.S.-Iran negotiations, potentially reopening a channel between Washington and Tehran. Iran has reportedly reached a deal with Oman on a shipping route after weeks of technical talks over safe navigation through the Strait of Hormuz. Tehran and Muscat agreed on route coordinates for safe shipping through Hormuz, according to Iran's defense press. Iranian spokesman Esmail Baghai said the talks had made progress despite what Tehran described as U.S. obstruction. Both sides were still negotiating outstanding issues before the agreement could be formally finalized between the two countries. Baghai said Tehran and Muscat were also discussing a joint statement that would officially announce the shipping arrangement. The route agreement was a necessary step towards safer navigation, but would not by itself reopen the Strait of Hormuz, Baghai said. Iran said the agreement was aimed at ensuring safe passage while protecting the sovereignty and security interests of both countries. Iran and Oman began intensive technical talks after signing a June 18 memorandum focused on establishing safe navigation through the waterway. Tehran said the route agreement remained a bilateral arrangement between Iran and Oman and did not involve outside powers. Iran-Oman technical talks remained ongoing as the two sides worked toward a joint formal statement on the arrangement, according to reports. Meanwhile, Iran said instability in the Strait of Hormuz had resulted directly from U.S. and Israeli actions in the region. What is stated in the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding is the end of the war, meaning in the Islamabad Memorandum, the end of the war was declared. Yes, the United States violated the Memorandum of Understanding and clashes have resumed, but we did not have a ceasefire that would now need to be extended. We had the end of the war, but now we have found ourselves in a new situation. Both Qatar and Pakistan are exchanging messages and are in contact with us, but this does not mean negotiations. No decision has been made yet to resume negotiations with the United States. For now, we are designing a temporary route that will later be converted into a final route in subsequent stages. This is a technical task being carried out between specialists from the two countries, Iran and Oman. The armed forces are involved in it. In any case, they are the primary experts in this regard. It is possible that we will reach a result soon, but I want to emphasize that this negotiation and the opening of the Strait of Hormuz are two separate issues. One is a technical negotiation regarding the determination of the maritime route. Once this route is determined, whether the strait be reopened or not depends on the fulfillment of other conditions that the United States must adhere to. Donald Trump said he would seek to declare the Strait of Hormuz a territory of the United States, making the extraordinary claim as tensions continue to escalate around the strategically vital waterway. The remark came as Trump claimed that American forces had total control over the Strait of Hormuz, a critical maritime passage through which a significant share of the world's energy supplies normally travels.
And after we finish defeating Iran, which is being very badly defeated, pretty soon I'll be declaring the Hormuz Strait a territory of the United States. Essentially, that's what it is. We have the blockade. No ships get through unless we want them to. But, and how about Venezuela? Venezuela was a one-day war. And now we work great with them. We've taken in millions and millions of barrels of oil. But we're doing really good. We're doing good in every way. You know, I built the military, and now I used it a little bit more than I wanted to, frankly, but that's okay, because we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. Do we agree? Can't let it.
But a senior White House official later said the US president was joking when he spoke about potentially claiming the Strait of Hormuz, suggesting the remark was not intended as a serious policy announcement.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a banking dynasty meets tides of world history, intrigue, and a dash of myth?
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.